words before me.
And we're back
all around
with
me,
Phoenix
all
Wright.
about me.
Justice for broken old women.
Jesus Christ.
We're about to dab on this bitch. Bam.
Dab hard, dab hard.
Dab harder, dude.
That's better, I guess.
Alright, hit me. Matt?
Oh, sorry, I got distracted. Alright, I'll be honest with you for now.
Then please, tell us what you saw.
But what a waste. Ooh. And here I have a perfectly good chance to have a little fun at a youngin's expense. Because I'm a little devil after all. And Queen Reaper is
Doesn't that imply you aren't a good person? Alright, I'll give you what you want.
Welcome to the easiest lock to break in the game.
I don't... Where is it?
Oh, you didn't pick it. Oh, you didn't pick it up. It's on the desk. I think
Oh,
it's in the desk.
son of a bitch. I don't think I have enough evidence yet.
I thought it was in your inventory.
Why does it go on the desk first? That's so
I
stupid.
don't know.
Now you have to go all the way back. We have to go, like, just a...
Hello, hello.
Hey, Mr. Wright, you fucked up, didn't you?
Fuck
Where? That's actually really stupid.
It's on the desk right there.
That's actually really dumb.
It's because he threw it at you, so it landed on the table.
Ah, God.
Mr. Nick? What is this piece of paper?
It's the course
It's
of all
called a
suffering.
piece of shit.
Autograph?
Look at this.
It's got Mr. Corder's name written on it, so it's his autograph.
I can't read it at all.
Good.
To be honest, I've never seen writing that looks like this.
Ah, it's a special way of writing called cursive. Look here, see how it says "To my dearest Wendy" in normal letters here?
This sloppy, unreadable writing is crazy and cruel to give this to someone.
Hold on.
Huh?
Wendy, I've heard that name somewhere before.
Hey, Rob.
What?
During that time, when Sakamoto wrote his name in cursive using a rocket.
Jesus. He wrote his name using a rocket. In cursive! Alright, now we can break the old woman.
Yep.
We're gonna break her right in half.
Like a Kit Kat bar.
Yeah, she's not even gonna feel a thing.
Welcome to the easiest lock in the game to break. Again.
Still have 3 more locks to go through.
You forgot.
I haven't forgotten. Ah!
That's Juan's autograph.
Yes, yes it is.
And it even says "To my dearest Wendy" on it. That's me, right? Right? My name is Wendy Oldbags, and that Wendy has to be me, right?
Well, it may say Wendy, but somehow I don't think Juan had this Wendy in mind when he signed it.
Oh, please give it to me. Let me have it, please.
I can't let you have it just like that.
Just let me have that sugar crisp. Alright, fine. How about this? How about an exchange?
Well, she must really want this autograph.
Sorry, I feel like because there it is. My offer isn't good enough for you? Fine, Mr. Wright, you win. Wendy Oldbag, ready to open up a heart over my dearest Juan.
How's she sentient of all those locks?
You what?
Normally it's one lock per piece. One piece of evidence per lock, but this is the only time that this happens.
Well, there's one more time, but we don't.
I feel bad for you now.
Huh?
I tell you, I saw him that night. I saw him coming out of Juan's room.
You're kidding.
Oh no! It was about 10 minutes before Juan's body was discovered. It was just a coincidence. I was on my way to the toilet, minding my own business.
And did you tell that to the
Doing
police?
my own business. Well, of course, I thought I could get a gift certificate or two out of it, maybe more. Gift certificate? I've been recruited again for that part of the trial. You know, the trial tomorrow? The trial that's happening tomorrow. The trial for Juan's murderer. Juan's trial.
Alright, Kronk,
This time you're gonna get it. I'm gonna work hard to get your client pronounced guilty.
You gonna get it?
But Mr. Engard hasn't done anything bad. I don't care about details like that. I know he did it for my poor Juan. I just do. That yellow-bellied chicken? A yellow-bellied chicken? I don't know what that would look like. I trust my senses. I know when someone did something bad and I say he did it.
What did Mr. Engard ever do to deserve this? What did Mr. Engard do to you to make you so...
You don't know? That guy framed my Juan. He created that scandal that plagued poor Juan. Mr. Ugh. Fuck. Hiccup. Mr. Nick!
What is it?
Let's check Wikipedia.
What's this scandal?
Oh, I'll tell you about that after we get home, okay?
Poor Juan led astray by the wiles of that vile temptress. Mr. Nick, what do viles and vile temptress mean?
Pearls! When you're older! Ah!
Why?
How about we just listen to what Miss Oldbag has to say for now, okay, Pearls? So, Miss Oldbag, who is this woman you're talking about?
Adrian Andrews, of course. Who else?
AA batteries.
That guy shoved the girl onto Juan on purpose.
His own manager, but why?
I thought lies were smart. It was to create a scandal to make Juan lose face. That girl drove Juan into a scandal that dragged his reputation through the mud.
Sounds like a pretty standard definition of scandal to me. Why do you know about that anyway, Miss Oldbag?
I'm one of Juan's biggest fans.
She is one big fan.
I'm always out there gathering information. There's nothing I don't know.
And do you have proof that Mr. Engard did what you say he did?
Next week's issue of a certain magazine says so.
Of course, a tabloid.
Next week? Doesn't that mean it's something people don't know about yet?
Why would Miss Oldbag have information like that? And where did she get it?
You'll never guess that I got it from Lada. Shit.
Speaking of which...
You can get to criminal's department. She won't tell you anything about it.
Okay. That's fair. Alright. Should I examine the cameras?
Oh shit, wait.
Oh god, no! No, 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 we're not going to learn about Wendy's measurements. No, 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 no.
Oh, I was like slightly tapped out there for a second, and I feel like I should have been voicing this.
No, 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 I do not need to hear about...
I was in fact 54.
You're going the wrong way.
Where am I going? Where am I supposed to be going?
Criminal Affairs Department.
Okay. Thank you, dismembered voice in my
Mysterious
head.
disembodied voice?
Yeah, that one.
That's when you go to the disembodied voice in your head.
Here we are, the greatest place.
Can we just get to the trial period already?
It doesn't look like Mr. Scruffy Detective is here.
Great, now even Pearls is calling him Scruffy. Thanks, Franziska. They said something about an investigation briefing earlier, right?
Oh, yeah.
Why don't we come back and try again later when they're done?
Still not quite done yet.
I guess that's all we could do, right, Mr. Dick?
Hey, you know what we could do?
What?
We could examine the detective on the PC.
You really like wasting time, don't you, Lawrence?
And the guy on the other desk, too. He's got stupid lines.
This must be the chief of the detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen.
What? The Heroes Award ceremony? The grand prize got away from the German ninja again?
Shouldn't you be reading something more important?
Then there's the other guy on the other desk, because he's...
That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself.
A break and spit it out, you low-life scumbag. A turkey sandwich? Don't you eat ham every day? Get sick of it or something?
He must be doing image training for interrogations.
I bet it was him. He killed him.
He did it.
That
He
guy.
did it. Okay.
I'll figure it out eventually.
It's either you go back to your office, because I'm not sure if you're meant to get something from the kill her yet? I don't remember.
I could do that. Nope.
Okay, no, it's not that then. Detention center. Oh,
Shit's about to happen.
I was gonna say he's not here. Oh no, he's here.
Oh, the Lord, dude. So, what did you find out?
Well, I'm still in the middle of investigating.
I see. But I've already told you everything I know, dude.
About that sugar Chris.
Sugar Chris?
Can you tell me about your activities last night?
After I got the award, I took a break, went back to my room. I had the post-ceremony stage show to do. So I was in my nickel samurai costume.
And you were alone the entire time?
My manager was running around being busy, so yeah.
Because of the press conference you were supposed to have after the show?
I told you, dude. Wikipedia said nothing about that press conference.
That's strange. I thought the Nickel Samurai was going to confess something.
Anyway, when I was leaving my room, that's when I noticed it. Kind of noisy.
Mr. Corda was already dead at that time?
Yeah, that's why I gathered from my manager.
The way he's always talking about his manager, it's as if she runs his life.
Yes, Wikipedia.
And that's why according to Wikipedia, we've already done these lives before.
Not the green coat, dude.
Yeah,
Oh,
he says
okay, yeah,
out of the blue. The dude
Okay,
arrested
that
me.
makes sense.
We've already done these lives before.
Then let me skip them. About you and the victim, Mr. Juan Corda. What sort of...
That's got nothing to do with anything, dude.
Oh,
Having that face of his, you can't tell he's the same age as me.
So I guess it's
why can't I skip this?
I don't know. Ask the guy in the background. I don't know.
Alright, I have to present something, I would imagine.
No, I don't think anything you can present to him though. Is the thing.
Well, Lawrence, go to Strategy Wiki.
I know. Let's try to go back to one of the other two rooms yet because we haven't gone to all the rooms yet.
We have gone to all the
Strategy
rooms.
Wiki, we don't need
Well,
to
afterwards.
win this game.
I don't want to make this take any longer than it needs to.
Well, then get smarter,
It's either I
boys.
break Lotta or I break the other one.
Try Lotta.
Alright.
I'll set a strategy guide wiki whilst we're doing this.
Hey, maybe you should
We
check
have 4
Wikipedia.
things, right? Oh, no, 2 things.
This one, the other one has 4.
Being good.
Lotta, will you please answer my questions? On the night of the murder, why were you loitering around the victim's room? I told you, I didn't, for my scoop. Well, I want to know about other details of this scoop. That's not something I can tell you. I mean, there's my bread and butter. Alright then, an unpleasant tabloid photographer looking for a scoop. I'm going to say that you were looking into a scandal. Ah! Could it be that you, Lotta Hard, were looking for a break with a huge story? Perhaps an unfolding scandal between Unhorda and this person. Okay, I know who the person
This is where you got to go.
Adrian Andrews. But this woman, she's Adrian Andrews, Madden Guard's manager. Ah! The Nickel Samurai's manager caught secretly meeting with his rival, the Jammin' Ninja. It'd be the hottest story of the season, wouldn't it?
Hey, there you go.
You're pretty good at this guessing thing, Mr. Lawyer. But you can't just make up any old thing and think it'll make the papers. You gotta have backup. Backup? Yeah, you gotta have that, what's it, news source?
There we go.
You mean news source? That's it! So show me something that shows that Juan guy had something with this. Oh, I don't have that.
You don't have you should have a magazine clipping according to this.
I don't have a magazine clipping. There's no magazine clipping.
Okay, well, one sec, let me check. You should have it apparently by now.
Well, maybe you should go get the magazine clipping.
Move the hallway.
From where?
Probably.
Well, I guess we gotta
someone's
go
room.
find the
Let me go up.
Probably
You're
in
in
the
the hall.
corridor's
You
room.
run to Powers, you can talk to Powers if you want to he's out the Silk Samurai. Present Adrian Andrew's profile to Powers.
Oh, okay.
That's I remember, it's because he likes gossip. Like
It's like low indication.
So.
Iffy.
What?
Speak.
Hey, that's Miss Andrews. She's Matt's manager. Actually, I was interested in her for a little bit, just a little.
So Mr. Powers likes this type of woman?
Likes bitches.
What do you know about Miss Andrews?
3 sizes are. Well, interesting. I don't really know her, you know? There's sort of a small rumor going around to her about her right now.
A rumor?
If you're interested, I can give you a little bit of the details.
He's so happy it looks like a lion that's just found his next meal.
Oh shit!
I'll fucking eat you, Pearl.
Time for some turtle soup.
It looks
Actually,
like
you
a
know,
lion's about to sneeze.
thinking about that, he just looks like a lion.
He's about to sneeze.
I am a lion and I want to be free.
Would you mind telling me about this gossip?
So you're interested in it too. I figured you would be.
Yeah?
I have such a weakness for celebrity gossip. Ooh.
Oh, really? You too, huh?
Yeah. Take a look at this, bruh.
Looks like a tabloid Miss Oldbag would read. Alright, let's see here. Jammin' Midnight Rendezvous.
The mysterious yet beautiful manager to the stars, Miss A.A.R.P. You see now, don't you?
What?
Can't stop pretending to be in the dark, Mr. Wright. Hardcore didn't have a manager of his own. Means that we're talking about a certain manager with initials AA. Wrong.
Adrian Andrews?
Yes, exactly. AA.
But it seems like kind of odd that woman Miss Andrews, together with the biggest rival of our client?
It's a wonderful thing that can only happen between 2 people. They had snoo.
Mr. Powers looks so happy.
Girls are just following along, not having any idea as to why he's smiling.
Well, like to say goes, one man's garbage is another man's treasure, Snarf.
Now we can go break, Carter.
I'm gonna break her.
I forgot about that part.
Beach cat bar.
There's almost no indication that you have to present Adrian Andrews to
I
him,
remember
though.
finding it myself. It's just I forgot about it completely.
The last case is always like this.
Yeah, so well, except in some games, it's quite easy, but like, it's always cryptic.
The only time I remember it being easy was in
Game 4.
Game 6.
Game 6, sorry. I say Game 4, but it's technically... Well, no, Game 6, no, Game 6 is Spirit of Justice, isn't it?
Yeah.
That wasn't that too easy. The one before it was much easier than that.
Not this game. Alright. Now, magazine clipping. This is the article from a certain weekly tabloid, Jammin' Midnight Rendezvous, to the mysterious yet beautiful manager to the stars, Miss A.A.
It's Attack on Asteroids.
Mr. Corda didn't have a manager of his own. What's more, his rival, Mr. Engard's manager, Adrian Andrews, she has the initials A.A. You saw this article and then thought to take some pictures of them as proof. That's why you were lurking around Mr. Corda's door last night. Wah!
Luigi.
Wah! Big scoop. You were looking into Mr. Corda and Miss Andrews' affair, weren't you? You got it. I was gonna get myself a scoop by catching them in a secret meeting. But there's already an article about it in one of the weekly tabloid magazines. It's no longer breaking news. What'd you just say? Her initials are AA. What kind of vague thing is that? They didn't know proof of nothing. People are gonna want to see real proof. Well, at least I knew. That's what I was doing, getting photos. Wow. I'm gonna whip up the reader's interest with some gossip and a little misleading. Then spice it up a little and have myself an exclusive story. Well, Lotta, nice journalistic integrity you got there. I already finished writing up my spicy article, you know. But the paper I wrote it on, my note to myself, it's gone.
Your note to yourself?
It was inside the case of my $1,600 camera. They done run out together. I came here for my big story. Didn't come here to have my treasure disappear on me. Yeah, I understand. Still to make a guy go bonkers, I tell you. What's the people now anyway? I never thought I'd see the day when someone done steal something from me. You really want that note back, huh? I've got no idea why, though. The story on that note is probably a bald-faced lie.
Right, now we can go to the criminal affairs department.
Adrian's gonna be a pain in the ass to break, isn't she?
Yeah, you're not gonna be able to break it for until the very end, so you're gonna have to
Oh.
keep moving. I'll let you know.
Detective Gumshoe said they had an investigation briefing.
Yeah. Oh, he's back.
Yif.
Yiffy.
Haha, so you showed up, pal.
Why the blunt greeting?
Because there's nothing to be friendly or happy about.
What do you mean by that?
Well, things look perfect this time. I have evidence and system are all right.
Pretty quiet there.
Being pretty quiet, if he...
Yeah.
My mic fucked up.
But we can't just roll over and die. We have to stay positive.
No!
Quick, we must identify the Snorlax.
So what do you mean the evidence is airtight?
I can't give you all the details, pal, but there's two big pieces.
Two.
Biggest, chungus.
I can count that high.
Both of them are in this photo.
Gotta get ready.
Yif.
The first is the button that's missing from the victim's chest.
That's the bun that you found during your bunny search of Mr. Engard.
Yep, I found in the folds of the Nickel Samurai Special Pants.
Then the second one is...
A knife in his chest, pal. The fingerprints of the knife on his chest, to be exact.
Fingerprints? Whose are they?
Mine.
You don't even have to ask, little Missy. It's Mr. Matt Wikipedia.
Matt, it was you?
It was me.
Tomorrow's trials. Talk about being stuck between a rock and a hard place. Alright, airtight testimony. So what about this airtight testimony?
It's the old security lady, Miss Old Bitch.
It's me.
I thought so.
What do you mean you thought so? Did she tell you something, pal?
Well...
Even I told her not to open that mouth of hers and blab to anyone.
Her blab knob is stuck on 10 and there's no turning it down.
Oh my god.
Trust me.
Yeah, well... She saw it all. Yeah. You saw Mr. Matapedia come out of the victim's room around the estimated time of death.
No way.
No way.
No way.
Now you need to present the magazine clipping.
Oh, okay.
We're pretty interested in this piece of gossip ourselves. Ooh, I love
Scandal with
gossip.
Mr. Corda, but why?
2 years ago, a woman committed suicide.
Yes, just flash that image in front of my eyes, thank you.
Caesar,
Suicide.
Her name was Celeste
Celeste Impacts. Her death was very impactful.
Critical impact. And she was one ejaculation's manager.
The victim's manager.
But that's not all. There's more. This impact was Miss Adrian Andrews' mentor. Miss Andrews, everything she knew about the business from square one.
Her mentor.
A woman who is both Miss Corda's manager and Miss Andrews' mentor. Could her suicide have something to do with this case?
No. You want to know more about her, pal? She was the victim's manager and was also Miss Andrews' manager.
Whoa. Calm down. Slow down.
15 years since her suicide, and now those two are linked again by another death. Maybe it's just oh fuck.
Dead.
I'm getting sick of dealing with one foolish idiot after another. You can't seem to stop allying yourself with the enemy, can you?
It's pretty
I don't
funny.
need a traitor in my midst.
You don't mean
I do. Scruffy. You have 30 minutes to get out of here. You are no longer needed. Goodbye. Thank you very much. That's...
wait, please wait, bitch. I don't get this. Ah!
Quiet! If it weren't for traitors like you...
I would have won. Is that what you want to say?
What? Who?
That voice!
Edgeworth!
Bitch!
Oh god, you just teleport in here like that.
I perfected that new technology. It's been a long time, right?
This person... This is Mr. Edgeworth.
What am I going to do with you? Still blaming others when things go wrong? You haven't changed a bit, Franziska.
You fucking died.
I came back, bitches.
How dare you resurrect yourself and show your face to me without a spread of shame now. Fucking, you've soiled your uncommon name and dragged it through the mud. Run away with your tail between your legs like the ill-bred dog you are.
Are you talking about the Von Karma family creed? To be perfect in every way? Then let's hear it, Franziska. How are things going? I hear you are having a rough time maintaining perfect protection in this country. Sorry, I went too fast to text.
You
seem to be getting crushed under the weight of it all. That's why I came back.
keep your assumptions to yourself. I haven't given in yet. I won't lose. This case is mine. I'll never hand it over to you. Never!
Foreshadowing!
Mr. Phoenix Wright. I will see you tomorrow in court. It will be a clinical lesson of the meaning of total victory.
Still the same wild mare she always was. Now, what you looking at me like that for?
I thought you, the prosecutor Miles Edgeworth, had gone and died.
Well, you did burn my hand
Listen
pretty
here.
bad.
I never wanted to see you again.
I think that's enough of a warm welcome for someone you haven't seen in a year.
Are you gonna run tomorrow's trial?
You heard her, right? That wild mare hasn't given in yet, it seems. So no, I don't think I'll be making an appearance. Your hatred for me is quite unhealthy, not to mention one-sided. But I'll say one thing. You can't win on your own at the trial tomorrow.
What is that supposed to mean?
I have something definitive that you lack. And that's the definition of teamwork. It's the power to find the truth.
Truth.
In order to understand this case, you have to understand a certain truth. Well, if you ever feel the need for my assistance, it is available to you. I'm not in charge of this case, so I can be a bit more generous with information.
What is going on inside his head?
Monkeys, piranhas, blue badger, steel samurai.
Who keeps tampering with my Wikipedia page?
A lot of things may have happened, however Manfred von Karma was still my mentor. And a perfect win record is proof of a man von Karma.
1 year ago, you could not establish guilt in a few cases. Are those losses the reason you suddenly disappeared from the prosecutor's office? Did you leave because you had lost your perfect win record? To think your motivation for prosecuting trials was so selfish. It'd been better for everyone if you never came back from the dead, Edgeworth.
Wow, you fucking harsh, dude.
Calm down, right?
Whoa! Whoa, my dude!
I see it, and if he asks you something. Why do you stand in the courtroom? What is your reason?
Money.
Well, if it was Franziska, she would almost definitely say,
I will defeat you this time.
the instant she saw me.
Yeah, no. It's
But the courtroom is not a personal battlefield for prosecutors and lawyers. I stand in the courtroom to defend my client, to save their lives.
To save your client, you say?
Those who only think of their own ego-driven goals, those kind of prosecutors are reprehensible to me. Even if you're a prodigy, or someone like you, Edgeworth.
Yeah.
It looks like there's still a lot you have left to learn.
Well, I have yet to learn. Me?
What?
Well, that's enough for now. The time will come when you will see it's coming soon enough. 90% less impacts.
Alright. Doop-a-doop-a-doo.
Come on, Wright, show it. Hurry up. This woman is another key to this case.
But do you really think so?
She was Adrian Anders' mentor a long time ago. But suddenly she was called away by a production and became Juan Corrida's manager. And then a few months later, Celeste Impax died.
But her death wasn't a suicide, right?
Yes. There is still one riddle left unsolved.
A riddle.
Her suicide note. It went missing. No one could find it.
Suicide note that just vanished, huh?
Miss Impax's death was most certainly a suicide, of that there is no mistake. However, we could not find her suicide note. That's when the police began to suspect that someone had hidden it.
A suicide note? But how do you know Miss Impax had even written such a note?
There was no sort of evidence, however. We did find traces of ink on her right index finger, which makes the likelihood of a suicide note very high.
I don't hide such a thing.
The police think it was Mr. Juan Corrida himself.
The victim.
Holy shit.
A ghost!
I done saw someone hang themselves. He was the one who found her body, which makes him the only person who has a chance to hide her suicide note.
This is a Corrida hit his own manager's suicide note, but why?
They're gonna say suicide note,
As
but they
long
can
as
just
her
say
note is
no.
missing, any speculation beyond this is meaningless.
Hey look, you just said no.
Oh my god.
For now, I think you should go look over this. This is the suicide report. Part 1 anyway.
Part 1.
Updated suicide report.
Now I present the suicide report.
The one I just got given, huh?
Yeah. I don't like to look through the reports. I like suicide reports even less. Worst of all, the reports have multiple parts like that one. That has 2.
2 parts.
What you just handed me is the first part of the report, which I just handed you. Here's the second part.
Second part of the report is about an attempted suicide. The attempter's name is Adrian Andrews.
But, Miss Andrews, what did she do?
She tried to kill herself? She doesn't seem like the kind of person to try and kill herself.
You think she's a strong career woman? That's just her image. Adrian Andrews. He has a certain secret she's always trying to hide.
Bounty hunting.
She's a transy. What?
Her codependency.
A
Hey,
trade.
did you know that in the trilogy for the 3DS is actually renamed to dependent nature?
The dependent nature.
Yeah.
Codependency. The word most unsuited to describing that woman. I guess I don't talk. Okay.
She needs someone to manage or else she dies.
Now you go.
No, dependent nature means she's often in need of depending on somebody.
Oh.
Once you go acquire her profile picture, you can go to the detention center. Matt thinks you're invading his privacy and decides to go out to lunch. Of course, Phoenix, although he thinks it's funny, that Matt is having lunch with a security guard. Go to chapter at that point, finish the corpus. On guard's hotel room, go there.
Okay. Well, I'm probably gonna see if Anziska here, if I'm remembering correctly.
Ha! Looks like Miss Andrews isn't here.
That's not good. I still have a few questions I want to ask her.
And she has that psych lock on her heart, right?
Well, we don't have much of a choice. I guess we'll have to come back later. Well, never
So
mind.
do you have to go to detention center? What?
I've never seen that detention center having lunch with the god thing, to be honest with you, but...
Well, let's go take a look anyways for the funsies.
Yeah, I suppose. Not really much I can do. No, that's the Colonel's affairs problem.
What are you doing back here?
It says showing Celeste impacts to Matt on guard. Once you acquire her profile picture, you can go to the detention center.
Oh, so I have to show him Celeste Impacts. Okay.
What's wrong? How much do you know?
What do you mean, how much?
Mr. Lawyer? I may be your client, but I hope you will keep yourself out of my personal life. Let me check Wikipedia.
No, I would never.
Alright, yep. Now, if you excuse me, I have a lunch appointment I need to keep.
You're in detention! Who in the world are you gonna eat with? A security guard?
Mr. Nick?
It's Celeste Impact's lady. Somehow I get the feeling she is a very important person in all this.
Sorry, I'm still trying to find out.
Now I go to Matt and God's room.
Try it. I don't remember having to
Try
do
it,
that.
bitch.
Yeah, no, she should be in there. Unless it's a step we missed.
No, I think I had to show it to Matt first to trigger that event marker, because event markers in this case are just all over the place, man.
Try it.
No, okay.
No. Let me take a look. Karita's room,
Look
maybe?
at these cheaters. Nah, I'm joking.
Nope.
Maybe there's something else you need to add to it. 1 sec. Tomorrow's trial. Project for Commons Blood. We talked to him about his codependency, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure we talked to her about codependency anyway.
Yeah, because she's meant to show... 1 sec, I'm taking a look.
Let me see talk. Oh, no, there we go.
Oh my fucking god, Rob.
So how, it had a tick on it last time. So how are Adrian Andrews how are Adrian Andrews and codependency related?
Adrian Andrews attempted suicide. It was a few days after the death of Celeste Impacts.
And
And why did Adrian Andrews think about committing suicide? Quite possibly because she had lost her will to live.
lost her. Why else would they commit suicide?
Well, why'd you ask me? Her pillar of strength, her mental Celeste Impacts was gone forever. That's why.
Why would that?
Is this what they call following someone to the grave?
That music.
After her attempted suicide, Adrian Andrews started attending counselling sessions. She is a person who looks for someone who trusts unconditionally. And once she finds that someone, she blindly follows them. Without someone to guide her, she feels uneasy and cannot carry herself through life.
And that's her codependency?
When Celeste Impacts suddenly committed suicide? The world before her turned pitch dark. That's according to Adrian Andrews herself.
Then that means her super confident attitude.
It's all a facade. A ruse. She's only copying her mentor's behavior to hold herself together.
How terrible.
I think I understand why they changed it from codependency to,
Because codependency implies that she's dependent on someone who's also dependent on her.
yeah, so they changed the dependent nature. Which makes sense. So now we can go beat up
They
Francis.
could have just put it as dependency and it would have been fine.
Yeah, but nope, they just had to add co to it.
They sure do love having Wendy there in the spaceman outfit for seemingly no reason.
Oh, you know it, dude.
Oh, hey, Miss Andrews is here.
She just fucked off for 2 seconds
It
apparently.
looks like she's talking to someone.
That's Francisca Von Karma.
Miss Von Karma. What are you doing here?
Well, you see, I'm his lawyer, so
You've got some nerve following me around.
following you.
That's you! Miss Von Karma, you're the one doing the following!
I got him.
Always following after
Right
that
by
Mrs.
an
Detective
8-year-old.
with the little beard. Me? Following after Scruffy? Don't make me laugh, haha! I'll show you something interesting, little girl. Beep beep beep.
Beep 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 beep.
What is that? An electromagnetic receiver. I planted a tracking device on that detective. And with this, I know that fool's every move.
That noise we heard was this receiver? I feel really sorry for poor Detective Gumshoe now.
Whipped.
Now then, let's stop wasting time. Adrian Andrews. Yes? Think hard about what we just discussed, understood, Whip? Alright,
What are those two talking about?
boys.
Boys will be boys.
Miss Andrews seems a little dazed, doesn't she?
When was the last time you orgasmed?
Alright, now I can break her.
Show her. Show her the powers.
Oh God, why?
Break her heart.
Motive for murder. Well, that was Juan Corda murder. If you ask me, I think you know the reason he was killed. Why are you hiding things? Don't you realize you're putting Mr. Engard's life in danger by your actions?
Why do you ask questions for which I have no answer? The truth is, I was not that close to Mr. Corrida.
You were not that what?
That's right. My screen went on standby, so I have to reload. Give me a moment. There we go. I've never been good at being intimate with another person.
You are not good at being intimate with another person? Somehow I highly doubt that.
Celeste.
What the fuck, bro?
Celeste.
Is it? Oh shit, okay.
Yes.
That would make the most sense, yeah.
Because the article is just an article, there's no actual evidence.
I'm
Yeah.
very bad at connecting with people. They're so...
Wait, it says here.
Wait,
Oh, you're
that's-
meant to present the magazine clipping then.
I just said
Celeste.
Wow, you're fucking
You're the
stupid.
most terrible person for telling things.
I was reading this thing and it said it in the wrong
I
order.
especially dislike feeble-minded individuals like...
Yes, well,
Wow, what the fuck? Savage.
That's why I don't think I could ever be intimate with you.
so I guess she's saying I'm both depressing and stupid? But I'm certain you were very close to the victim.
Say that all you like, but you don't have any proof.
You are not good at being intimate with another person, and somehow I highly doubt
Okay,
that.
I apologize. It's
Oh wait, shit! Ah!
Wow, you just fucking cancelled out of that,
You just are the most terrible
Yeah,
lawyer
yeah,
in
you fucking-
history.
Lawrence threw me off. I knew what it was, and I was going to present it, and then Lawrence was like, "No."
Well,
This
now
one-
we have to go to the fucking ghost zone again.
Alright. Magazine
Let's select your
clipping.
answer.
You and Mr. Corda have an intimate relationship, did you not?
A silly third-rate tabloid article. If you had even half your wits about you, you wouldn't believe such rubbish.
Well, it seems quite a few people bought into this story.
As to be expected in a world filled with crooks and liars.
Note to self, stay on her good side.
In any case, I despise interpersonal relationships like that.
I see. However, what if there was a need for you to get close to someone?
Me? Need to get close to Mr. Corrida, as if there was ever such a need.
Did you get close to Mr. Corrida for this person's sake? Now I present
Yeah.
Celeste Impacts. Celeste Impacts, your mentor.
What do you know about Celeste?
Miss Impact, she committed suicide, didn't she? It looks like no one knows why. Right before her death, she was Juan Gorda's manager. So I believe you got close to Mr. Corner so you could find out more about her suicide.
You have a great imagination. You may have a future yet as a slimy muckraker for a putrid third-rate tabloid.
And Miss Andrews?
But there was no mystery surrounding her death, none. It would be pointless for me to force myself into a relationship for nothing.
Is that really true? Was there really no mystery at all? I don't believe you were completely at ease with the way her suicide was resolved. I think I have to present her...
Suicide report.
Yeah.
Part 1.
Yes. The other one's called attempted suicide.
Miss Impact's suicide note was never found, was it? It looks like the police were under the suspicion that someone had hidden it. Like maybe the person who discovered her body, Mr. Corda.
Jawan? Jawan.
And, Miss Andrews, I believe you thought the same thing. That's why you became intimate with Mr. Corda.
I've sat by quietly and listened to your insulting ramblings long enough. It's true that Celeste was my mentor, however, allow me to say this again. It had nothing to do with me. I didn't even know her suicide note was never found. I'm a person who doesn't care about what goes on in the lives of others.
That's the impression you like to give, however. I don't think that's who you really are.
What?
I have evidence that says otherwise. This is proof that Celeste Impacts was someone very special to you. Attempted suicide report. Miss Andrews, you went through it too, didn't you?
Went through what?
A suicide?
I'm dead now.
Miss Andrews, you look and act like a very strong woman who has it all together. You don't ask for anyone's help, and you live by yourself.
Yes, I've been very independent ever since I can remember.
However, that all's just a lie. A facade. You've always searched out people on whom you can depend on.
That's...
You were dependent on Miss Impax, weren't you? Which is why, when she passed away, you lost everything you had.
Stop. When Celeste passed away so suddenly like that, I died a death of my own, but no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't stop thinking about what had become of her note.
You must have heard about the police report. The one that said the police suspected Mr. Corn of hiding Miss Impax's note. You heard about it and thought to recover it from him by getting close, am I right? If that's the case, then everything changes.
What do you mean?
What topic did we start this conversation on again?
It was, why was the victim killed?
Exactly. So, Miss Andrews, it seems that you have become the one most likely to want Mr. Corda dead.
Me?
Miss Impax was everything to you. And then she died. You would do anything to find out why she killed herself. Even commit murder.
Murder? Murder?
How about murder?
You did it!
Sweet rejuvenation
of
of your suffering.
I've sucked out some of your soul! It's true, I'm a woman who can only live in insecurity. I'm physically small and I don't really have a lot of self-confidence.
Sounds like me.
I've pushed against all that, though. I've tried to live strongly. I never wanted anyone to find out the truth. Miss Andrews. It's the one thing I wanted to take with me to the grave. It was my secret, mine and mine alone.
I'm sorry.
You probably think I'm a worthless human being, right? Don't you?
Please, Miss Andrews, all I want to know is the truth.
After Celeste passed away, I heard that someone had hidden her suicide note. And that someone was Juan Corrida. Celeste. Without her, I became scared. Everyone seemed like they were out to get me.
You got close to Mr. Corda to recover her suicide note, correct?
Looks like that tabloid reported the truth after all. Is it ironic, isn't it?
Well, like they say, where there's smoke, there's fire.
Cracker.
Oh, have you ever heard of the story of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
What?
I wish I could remember the whole fucking spiel he gives. And if they were purposely add fuel to the fire, they keep the celebrity world burning. But as for the suicide note, I didn't and wouldn't kill anyone for it. It just doesn't suit me, that's all. Well, that's enough for now. I still have work to do, so...
I understand.
Oh, I have one small favor to ask. My attempted suicide. I'd like for you to keep it a secret. Miss Andrews. If people found out about my weakness, I would sooner choose to die than live. Unless it comes
All
out
right,
in
I
court.
understand. We'll keep it a secret. Fucking hell, Jesus.
It'll have to come out. It'll probably come out in court, but whatever. Don't worry about it.
Miss Andrews, I guess she's the always thinking type. She never says anything carelessly, it seems.
Thank you very much. Mr. Dick, can I ask you something?
What is it?
Miss Andrews has been playing with that card in her hand since a little while back.
That card? Yeah, I guess she has. Miss Andrews, what is that card you're holding?
It's a blue eyes white dragon.
Oh, this? It's my blue eyes white dragon. I don't quite know. It just suddenly appeared in my handbag.
It's the fourth one, the one that got ripped.
Yeah.
A shell.
What is it? It looks like a seashell?
That's what it looks like, doesn't it? I honestly don't remember owning this card. I wonder where I picked it up from.
Or not remember something clearly? Sounds like it would be a rare occurrence.
Well, I must be off. I leave Mr. Ungard to your capable hands.
Guess I go back to
back to the office.
office. Hallway. Well, I think we gathered about all we can.
What about Mystic Maya? Is she alright?
Oh, Pearls, she looks so worn out by all this. She hasn't slept at all and has been walking all over the place with me today.
What's wrong, Mr. Dick?
Let's go back to the office for a little while. You're really tired, right?
Ah, no. I'm okay. Really. I'm fine. I am.
You don't look fine to me. Right, to the office we go.
Woo!
Hello, Will.
Goodbye.
Say them.
C'est la vie.
You, Nick.
Fuck
Oh,
you.
what a beautiful morning. Oh,
So, what now?
Well, we did find one thing out for sure. Miss Andrews has a motive.
You mean Miss Impact's suicide note?
That's right. She was also the one to discover the victim's body. Clever. Ah, shit.
Beep, beep, beep.
Beep beep beep.
it's time.
Ah, Mr. Dick, the transceiver.
Get him, Ryan.
Well, this is the law office of Wright & Co.
Mr. Attorney, you're not answering a phone.
Maya, where's Maya?
As I promised, I have not come within a few feet of her this whole time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Which is why I suppose she is absolutely famished.
Give me burgers.
What?
No burgers for a week.
So I suggest you win a quick acquittal, my friend. At any cost, wouldn't you agree?
Wait, Maya, let me hear her.
Very well.
Ask my
Maya, is that you?
sis. Ask my sis. Beep.
Maya, damn it, you cut me off.
Mr. Maya said, ask my sis, didn't she?
Yes, what does she mean by that?
Oh no.
It's time, Matt.
Would you like me
It's-
to take over?
No, it's fine. She's number 7, I think.
Six.
And she also is.
Magnificent.
Ryan hasn't heard this one yet. Great. The one that makes no sense out of all the voices I've ever picked.
Just fucking go on.
Let's do it.
Come on, Phoenix. You're a hopeless one. Cavalry's here. There she is, the 8-year-old girl.
What?
That's great.
The whole channeling, Ryan.
What?
Well, when a medium channels a spirit, they take the body and form of that spirit. So this is an 8-year-old girl now transformed into like a 28-year-old woman.
What? What?
Mia!
I have a message from Maya, so come, ask me anything you want to hear.
Alright, this is going on for 60 minutes? Anyway.
Yeah, I thought we were going on for a fucking while.
How's Maya?
She's safe for now. That kidnapper is one to keep his word, it seems.
I'm glad to hear she's safe, but Mia, how did you know?
As soon as she was locked up, Maya called for me. I stopped doing the tracer voice, because fuck that. I read the note that she left. Then I gathered as much information about her surroundings as I could.
I didn't know you could use spirit channeling like this. Pretty smart of her. The kidnapper, what's he like? Who is he?
I don't know. Apparently, Maya went to answer a phone call at the hotel and was drugged there.
And?
She didn't see the face of her attacker.
Ah,
Maya is locked up in a very dark place right now. I'll tell you everything I heard when I was with her.
when you were with her.
Spooky
God.
ghost time.
Your turn, Lawrence.
This investigation just goes on forever.
It is going on for so long.
End stupid investigation.
I just really want it to end.
Alright, Lawrence. No, wait, it's not
I'm
Lawrence.
starving. I could really go for some apple pie. I mean, at a time like this, sweets are the only way to go. I have to stay positive. He promised he wasn't gonna kill me. I'm not gonna die. Sis, I wonder if you're with Nick right now.
Now I have to oh my fucking god!
Huh? Someone dropped a card here. Kinda looks like a business card. There's no name on it. Ow.
It just looks like a sheath shell.
She-cell. It's a picture of a seashell, I think.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
What a strange noise.
Jesus
gotta
Christ,
examine the door.
Bartz.
What? What happened?
Drat. It's locked.
What's wrong with it?
Static the hell out of your mic.
But this
Weird.
door's lock seems easy enough to open. On TV, the hero always uses a plastic card or a stiff piece of cardboard. Then click, they magically open the door. I wonder if there's a card like that here around somewhere I could use. Oh, that's it.
Just look
The
at
shell
one.
card. If I use this, maybe I can get the door open. This might be my key out of here.
Huh.
I had a feeling this card might be useful. I'm a genius. Alright, now if you excuse me, Mr. Kidnapper. Click.
I'm curious, what's in the court record for Maya?
Did it. Okay. Now get the heck out of here.
Oh no,
it's
she's
just
just,
normal.
she's just at their entrance. Again.
I shouldn't keep Nick waiting. All worried.
Look at all the alcohol she could drink. You could get drunk.
Final
be
fucking Lee. Jesus Christ.
Now we can go into the trial. Well, after this.
We're really fucking doing that? We've been at this for 3 hours.
Yeah, I know.
Yes!
We're gonna stop for now. I'll see you guys later on Phoenix Wright, passive aggressive attorney.
Bye!
Justice for God, that fucking investigation.
For 50,000 years.
See you around.